Hi, everybody.
Oh,
we are live.
Hello.
So today is what? Tuesday?
It's Disney Talkin Tuesday today.
So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk with our friend Julie, which she is a travel agent and she works for
Mad Hatter Adventures.
Yes.
Did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
Okay. She is we're putting her up on a pedestal. She is our guru. So if we ever have a question with anything, we always ask her. We have used her service by, one great thing is like whenever we buy tickets, we'll go to her so that way she can get some little perks or try to get the credit for selling the tickets. And any of our family members want to travel down to Disney or anywhere to travel, we always try to hook Julie up with our family.
We've bought tickets.
Mm-hmm.
We have, you have your sister.
Mm-hmm. My sister's travel.
Used Julie,
mm-hmm.
And then it sounded like it was kind of a way to get her on Michelle's reservation.
Oh yeah, with the whole My Disney Experience.
Something
thing.
like that, yeah.
Anyways. So yeah.
So we have used her for a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm. So
and I appreciate it.
And how we met is through DVC,
yes.
Because whenever we came back home and
after we signed up,
mm-hmm.
I went on. Now I don't know if I have it exactly right, but I went on Facebook for looking for DVC groups,
mm-hmm.
and I found one. And I think I put it. They asked the question like, where are you from? And I put Northeast Ohio. And I believe Julie was like, hey, I'm from there too.
Yeah.
And that's how we basically started talking. And
it was great.
Yeah.
So enough about all that. So we just want Julie just to tell you a little bit about herself and just talk a little bit about yourself.
Well, as you guys mentioned, I work for Mad Hatter Adventures Travel
mm-hmm.
Company.
Mm-hmm.
We are actually, our home office is near Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Really?
And wow. I am an independent contractor, so I work from home, and this is my office.
Beautiful office.
If you saw the front of my desk, you'd think, so we do more than Disney. We book all kinds of Disney destinations are my specialty, although I do book sandals, beaches, all-inclusive resorts, Universal, SeaWorld, Discovery Cove. We pretty much will book anywhere you want to go in the world. Adventures by Disney, but my specialty is the Walt Disney World and Disney destinations.
Yeah. Okay. Great. And we'll have all of her information down below. So that'll be great.
It's already there.
Oh, great.
You
did it ahead of time. Okay.
So first, what made you want to become a travel agent?
Well, after working a bunch of years out in the world, in 2007, I stopped working. I used to be the chief of EMS here in Jefferson. And after a few years of just sitting at home, I needed to think of something I could do to create my own income. And so I love Disney. I love all kinds of Disney things. I've helped people in the past book Disney trips. So I thought, okay, well, let's get into this travel agent gig. And it's great because, like I said, I work from home. I'm pretty mobile. As long as I have my laptop, then I can do it. So I'm making my own money. I'm paying down my credit cards, which makes my husband happy.
Trying that.
Oh, come on, didn't go in. Oh, there went.
Megan says hi.
Hi, Megan.
Hi, Megan. Michelle's on here.
Hey, Michelle.
I am here. John are heading to dinner at Marysville.
Okay. Marysville, Ohio.
So how long have you been a travel agent? You said you stopped working.
I stopped working in 2007, but I've only been a travel agent for 5 years now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I was pretty much just like hanging out at home, not doing anything. And it's like, I need some money. And so it's been 5 years I've been involved with Mad Hatter.
So when we first
Wow.
met, you basically
You
just
just
started,
started.
right?
Exactly.
Wow.
Oh.
We thought you were been doing it
Yeah.
for like years.
Oh no.
Because of everything that you knew. Wow.
You guys are like one of my original clients.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so what would you say is the most rewarding thing about being a travel agent?
Well, helping clients get to their bucket list destinations. That's a big reward. I love doing multi-generational trips.
I mean,
And
like with
doing,
kids and adults.
yeah,
Oh,
where
Okay.
I can help grandma, a lot of times grandma and grandpa will decide, let's take the family to Disney.
Mm-hmm.
And I love putting those kind of trips together for people. That's real rewarding. It's just a lot of fun.
Oh,
okay.
It's not so much fun when I have to get up at 6 a.m. to make dining reservations for clients, but it's perfectly fine.
Where's more of my hair? Let's see. Megan, that's awesome. I definitely think I'd use a travel agent if I went on a trip.
A lot of people don't realize that when you book a Disney trip, whether you book it through me or you book it through the Disney website, the price is exactly the same. My commission is built into the trip. So when a person books a trip through Disney, they're actually paying for a travel agent. They're just not using that service. So it's when you use me as your agent, I'm your go-to person. You don't have to call. If you see that a deal came out, a sale came out, you're not the one that's making the phone call to get Disney to change your reservation. I do all that for you. And as soon as I see the discount offers being dropped, a lot of times at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, I get those trips fixed. So my clients show up in their discounts, show up in their emails first thing in the morning. So, yeah.
Yeah, so if it's their first time going to Disney, yeah, you really need to use an agent because there's so much to know, like my Disney experience and just dining reservations and yeah.
And
Yeah,
Megan
it's very
just asked
overwhelming.
one of our questions: how much does a travel agent cost?
It doesn't cost you anything. Disney pays me to send you on vacation. So it costs absolutely nothing.
Okay, now you've said this when we went out for our DVC meet and eat things. You said you were an EMT?
Yes, I was the chief of EMS for Jefferson Rescue I worked there altogether. I worked there for like 16 years and I was the chief for 8.
Wow. So maybe, I don't know. You don't have to say, but what made you want to leave and become a travel agent?
You just wanted to get out.
You just wanted to get out of the hectic life?
Once my kids got out of college, I got out of the EMS field. I've had enough of all the years going out in the middle of the night, around in a ditch, in a car accident, looking for a drunk person. And it was time for a change.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand.
I hear that. I'm already ready to leave the medical field. I know my sister Michelle, she's ready, but yeah.
I couldn't see myself lifting a cot and doing that stuff now at 56.
Yeah. No.
Okay, now let's get into some travel agent questions.
Okay.
So what can you and can you not book for a client?
So with Disney, I can book anything you need to have booked for you. Your room, your tickets. I can make your dining reservations. If you want to do a VIP tour, I can set that up for you. If you want to have, say, a cake or something special delivered to your restaurant while you're eating, I can do that for you. I don't do airfare only.
Mhm.
I can't just book airfare.
Okay.
I either book an all-inclusive resort that has the airfare in it, but that's pretty much, I can pretty much do anything except just straight up airfare. I don't get involved with that.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
So since we're DVC, like, we can still like book, how do I put this? Like book stuff to get the discount. Can we still use an agent to get the discount, or do we have to do that?
A lot of those things you have to go through member services. Say the Boo Bash.
Yeah.
You would have to go through member services to get your discount on that. I don't believe I can get your discount because I go through the Disney Travel Company,
Okay.
where DVC discounts come from DVC.
Okay, I was wondering.
I know when I buy tickets like that, I go through member services.
Okay. You okay?
Well, it's a pizza you got. Okay, and you said you can
That's
book
what I had too.
pizza, but I'm sure you didn't have Pizza Hut.
No, I had Domino's.
Now you said you can book other vacations besides Disney, right?
Yes. Another specialty of mine are sandals and beaches.
Mm-hmm.
Sandals is the couples only. Beaches is owned by Sandals, but it's families. I do that. We have many different vendors that I can book through. And Megan, no, I do not own Mad Hatter Adventures. I am I'm an independent contractor for Mad Hatter. My agency owner, she lives in Pennsylvania.
So they have an actual office in Philadelphia somewhere?
Yes. There's almost 200 agents with Mad Hatter.
Oh, wow.
And we're all across the country. And yeah, there's quite a few of us. And Mary, my boss, the owner of Mad Hatter, she does actually have a brick and mortar storefront in Broomhall, Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow.
Because I always wondered, because I remember, do you remember the People's Bank in Ashtabula, where there
is a travel agency?
There used like Action Travel or something?
Yeah, down on the first floor.
Yeah, we went there one time shortly after we moved here, and I think they're gone. And then I just thought everybody did travel agency things from their home. I never realized there was
like an office,
like offices anywhere.
I think AAA has an office in Ashtabula.
Yeah.
By
up there by
Walmart
Plaza.
near the mall.
Right, but I've never been in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now you can book cruises, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So how much of someone's vacation can you book?
I can take care of the whole thing. I've had clients contact me. In fact, it was for her honeymoon. It was like a family moon because it was going to be a blended family. And she just said, all I want to do is show up at the resort with my suitcase. And here's my credit card number, and you take care of the rest. And that's what I did.
So you can do, when they come back, fast passes, dining reservations, you can do, even if they don't even know it, and you see a deal pop up, you can switch their vacation and get them the better deal, and you can do all that?
Correct. For instance, I'm booking right now the 2022. I can book for Disney. Obviously, it's at standard pricing. So in the fall, or whenever they come out with a discount offer, it's my job as the travel agent to evaluate your trip, make sure it qualifies, and then get those discounts applied to your trip.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's really neat.
Yeah, it's a good way to save some money.
Yeah.
I
Every
feel
day
bad for
counts.
people. I feel bad for the ones whose trip don't qualify, or if the rooms are already sold out, because when Disney comes out with a discount offer, it means they have rooms they need to fill.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a small number of rooms available.
Mm.
So if we're not right on the phone at 7 o'clock, there's a good chance we could lose out on that discount. But being a good travel agent, we're on the phones and we're working it right away.
So, okay, you're a DVC member.
Yes.
Can you book DVC things for people?
I can't book rooms.
Yeah.
But I can purchase their tickets. If a DVC member ends up not having enough points, and they need to do like a cash trip, I can book that for them. But for the actual Disney Vacation Club room itself, I can't do that.
So if, let's say we want to go on vacation, we don't have enough points, and we need an extra 2 nights, you can book us those extra 2 nights that just add on to our vacation?
Oh,
Correct.
we pay cash?
Yeah, if we're paying cash.
Ooh, that's good to know.
A lot of times with DVC, a lot of times they have their own little discounts going. But for the most part, whatever like the room offer Disney has for the general public, that's usually better than what the DVC cash price is.
Oh.
Because when I have to book rooms for cash, I will use whatever the current discount offer is instead of going through member services, because it's a little bit cheaper.
Oh, wow. That's really neat.
So, what's the difference between full-time and part-time travel agents?
Well, I think a part-time agent, a lot of us are part-time because they have other jobs, and they just do this on the side for a little side gig. But I think full-time people are the ones like myself. We have a certain number that we want to achieve every year in sales, and we are available to do that. So as far as like booking and that kind of stuff goes, there's really not any difference in a full-time or part-time agent. It's just how much time we want to put into it.
Because we watch videos and some people say, yeah, we're just doing a part-time.
I think that would be hard.
And that would be harder to me, because if you're at work and something pops up like a deal, how do you get that better deal for your client? I think you would need all your time focused on finding that deal.
You're correct. And a lot of times when that happens, our agents will team up with another agent and say, hey, I'm at work. I have these trips. Can you get the discounts applied? So there's always somebody's around to pick up the slack for someone. Or someone will say, hey, I've been on hold already for 2 hours and I got to go to work. So could you, if you're on the phone, can you take over these reservations and fix them? So that's how that works.
Well, that's nice that you guys work like team.
Yeah,
like
you
that.
work together.
We are good. We're a good team at Mad Hatters, so that's what we do. We help each other out.
Well, that's great. Didn't you get like the top salesperson in the state of Ohio or something? Didn't you?
Yes, last year I was.
That's what I thought.
I was number 1 in Ohio for our company. And for the first quarter of this year, I was in the top 10. We haven't gotten our second quarter numbers yet, so I don't know where I ended up. But last year I ended up Number one in Ohio.
Yay.
Yay.
Megan says that's really awesome.
I'm the only Mad Hatter in Ashtabula County. There's several of them down in Trumbull County. And then there's a group of them in southern Ohio down by Coshocton. But I'm the only one here in Ashtabula County.
So do you guys have like, I guess, meetings around? You guys go and you meet and discuss travel stuff?
Sometimes we'll meet and go out to dinner. The Trumbull agents and the Trumbull County agents and myself will meet up and have dinner or whatever. But we do Zoom calls. A lot of us do. We have a big private message group for our Ohio group. So we're always in constant communication with each other. We don't always see each other in person. Usually if we're not going out to dinner together, we only see each other on at company meetups. Like they just had one at Disney World a few weeks ago that was all about social media and working with our Disney person on building our social medias and that kind of stuff.
So you get to go down there for training at Disney World, and
but it's never free. Yeah, my travel is not free. When I go to Disney, it's always if I'm doing my training. I always pay for it, or I use DVC points to stay in a room. But yeah, the only free trip Roy and I got, Roy's my husband, as you know, was to Sandals last November. And I qualified because I sold some trips. And so we just had to pay our airfare, and we went to Jamaica in November, which was fun.
Yeah.
Can you do, speaking of DVC, can you do Adventures by Disney? Anything with that?
Yes. I can set you up with Adventures by Disney, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line. I can do the ones Paris, Tokyo, but I'm not real familiar with those two destinations, so I don't do much about those.
So you don't know if you can sell the like a whole package deal?
No, I can. I'm just not personally familiar with those parks, but I could sell them.
So if there was like a group of people wanting to do like a group cruise, like a Disney cruise, you can do that for us.
Yeah, I do Disney Cruise Line, which they're now booking into the fall 2022.
Yes, I heard that today.
I can do Royal Caribbean, Carnival, Norwegian. Now, only Royal Caribbean's the only ship that has sailed in this past week.
Oh, wow.
That's the only one that's been allowed to go out so far. Hopefully by the end of the year, Disney Cruise Line will be sailing, but most definitely they're going to be sailing by June of 2022 when the Disney Wish has its first maiden voyage. That's going to be the newest Disney cruise ship.
And where's that sailing out of?
Port Canaveral.
Where?
Port Canaveral.
Oh, Port Canaveral.
Yeah. I believe the Wish is going to be another like companionship to the Dream. So everything they'll all sail out of Port Canaveral.
So how many cruises have you been on?
Julie Stainfield has not been on any cruises because COVID took out all my reservations.
Oh yeah, because I remember whenever we met up last, you were going on. Yeah,
we had two cruises booked for May of 20. And then we had one that was booked for August of 2020, and they both got taken out. So until they announced some new sailing dates, and well, I guess the dates are already out. Till I can convince my husband we need to go on a cruise. I'm going to be a landlubber.
Just start watching more stuff with boats and cruises and stuff, and maybe he'll get the hint.
Right. And there's a few things that I have to deal with on a personal level in order to go on a cruise ship. So right now, I don't have any cruises booked.
No.
But we have agents that all they do is they go on Disney Cruise Line.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so agents can specifically only do this or only do that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
we can sell whatever we want to sell. There's agents that they like to sell the world. You know, anywhere a person wants to go, they'll send them. And I'd rather just keep them domestic and sell what I know.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So what made you choose Mad Hatter Adventures that you wanted to work? Did you know somebody that was working for them?
Yeah, I have a couple friends that were with them to begin with. And Christine Thomas, she was my mentor, and she got me hooked up with Mad Hatter.
Oh wow! 'Cause there's like so many different travel agencies.
Yes, there's so many.
There's like a ton of them.
Gosh, I know. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've already said you're going down for the 50th anniversary, right?
Yes, I am.
So you're and you have Epcot, you said.
Right. I'm going to Epcot on the 1st, since I am not at this point still not able to get into the Magic Kingdom on October 1st.
So you're going to see Harmonious.
Yes.
It's supposed
Harmonious
to be on the 1st.
and the new Ratatouille ride opens October 1st.
Yeah,
and that's really great.
I heard. Are they doing away with Happily Ever After? Do you know?
It sounds like.
It sounds like, yeah.
They're not doing
it. Sounds like. So Happily Ever After comes back on the 1st of July.
Yes.
And
it's going to go to September 29th.
So it's going to be like the 50th?
So on October 1st,
Disney
doing new fireworks in the Magic Kingdom.
Yes. Disney Enchanted or something.
Yeah, I can't wait.
So we're going to be there on the 30th, so we'll get to see Happily Ever After.
We'll be able to say goodbye to Happily Ever After and then say hello to
Princess.
Hi,
Princess
Tessa.
And Prince Jason and
Queen Mom.
So are you guys in the Magic Kingdom on the 1st?
Yes.
Yeah, we took your advice.
Yeah. Yeah, we took
Because you said buy tickets so you could get into the Magic Kingdom on the 1st.
Because we were panicking because we didn't have our annual passes. I didn't know what to do. I was just like beside myself, all stressed out. And Chris is like, well, just book it. So we went ahead and we booked Magic Kingdom for the 30th and Magic Kingdom for the 1st. So
and then we were able to get our annual passes shortly thereafter.
So yeah,
awesome.
took your advice.
Yay.
She's our guru. I'm telling you, she's our guru.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to park hop over to the Magic Kingdom. But with the new fireworks coming out on October 1st, I doubt they're going to open up park hoppers for that.
Yeah.
Because they're smart, because they got both places having new fireworks.
Right. Exactly.
And I heard they're supposed to have. Remember those statues you were taking pictures of? I guess they're supposed to have 50 of those all throughout the parks.
Ooh.
So I guess they're doing different stuff in all the parks, and so.
Wow.
It's going to be pretty great.
Yeah. I can't
to be
wait.
at Disney World on the 50th anniversary. That's going to be fun.
And
I just wish they didn't do it for a year and a half.
Well, people can't get down there.
Well, yeah, but.
It's going to be a madhouse.
The people out, actually. I mean, could you imagine if they only did it for the month of October?
No.
It would be hard. So it's kind of good that they're doing it for 18 months.
Okay.
I think they did the 25th for a year. When
Oh
the
yeah.
castle was all looking like candy.
Were you there?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh.
We were there for the 40th.
Oh.
We were there for the 40th anniversary, but not for the 25th.
No, we weren't at 25th.
Oh no, I wasn't.
No.
I wouldn't have been.
No. Wow. Is there any more questions?
No, I think that's
pretty much it.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing is, your very last question is, what's new at Disney World? And
Wow. Didn't see that
so
one.
it was big news today that Casey's Corner's opening tomorrow.
Oh, I heard that it may open, but okay.
No, it's confirmed. It opens up tomorrow. So get your hot dogs. And they're retheming Citrico's at the Grand Floridian. Have you ever had dinner there at Citrico's?
No,
not yet.
It's a very nice place to eat. And so they're retheming that to Mary Poppins, not the original Mary. They're doing it with the Mary Poppins Returns.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be that. That's going to be opening up very shortly. I know a place where you guys have gone is Trails End.
Uh-huh.
Trails End opens July 17th over at Fort Wilderness. One thing they took off the menu, and let's see if that gets changed, like the noodles from Ohana.
Yeah.
But they took the fried chicken off the menu.
Oh, I did. Did you have the fried chicken?
I think so.
I know I didn't.
Yeah.
Wow, that's big there. That's like
yeah, it's
thumbnail
because it comes out of the
oh yeah, it comes out of hoop-de-doo.
Yeah, it comes out of the hoop-de-doo. But so what that, you've been to Trails End, it was a buffet. It is changing to family style service. So you will get your meals in a bowl and serve family style. So that's something that's happening. Another thing that's happening is the ice cream parlor's opening. Yay!
What ice cream parlor?
On Main Street.
Oh,
yeah.
Across from Casey's. It's been closed this whole time. And I believe it was the reason why it took so long for those two locations to open is because they were having a problem with social distancing in their kitchens. So that's why it has taken so long to get those two places opened. So Main Street USA, the ice cream parlor opens July 7th. So my husband will be happy about that. And another thing they're going to start tomorrow night is Disney Family Dinner Night. And it's going to be at two locations, the Centertown Market at Caribbean Beach and at Gasparilla's Island Grill at the Grand Floridian. And they're going to have, it's all going to be done mobile order. It's from 5 p to 10 p.m. And they have a dinner. And you can go pick up the dinner, and then your family can go wherever and go back to your room, go outside and eat. But they're going to have like a family dinner. So that's going to be something that's new and exciting. The menus don't look too bad. Lasagna is part of the meal.
Now,
lasagna and pizza are part of the meal over at Grand Floridian.
Oh wow!
Now, aren't they making the Wave at the Contemporary, like the Incredibles?
Well,
that's what I thought I heard.
I don't know. I know that they're closing it to retheme it. I don't know if I'm all into this Incredibles.
No, yeah.
Taking over Contemporary.
Yeah.
I can see them doing the rooms, which we saw those pictures. But for the whole resort, I don't know about that. I'd like the Wave.
I know. I wanted to go to the Wave so bad.
Yeah, she wanted to go this trip.
This is to try Wave because we've never been to Wave, and then I found out because it's like, yeah, they're gonna. And I'm like, what? I'm like, ah.
Yeah. The Wave's a nice place. Roy and I've had dinner there a few times. And then our son was married at Disney World in 2014. So we had their after wedding lunch with all the wedding guests at the Wave. So, I mean, that was a nice place to have a gathering. Another thing that's new is there's going to be some new resorts or some resorts opening up new. So
I was just going to ask that.
the boardwalk resort side of the boardwalk opens July 2nd. The Polynesian with the rethemed Moana rooms, that opens July 19th.
Have you seen them?
Not in person, just the pictures.
Do you like them?
Yeah, I think they're okay. I'm waiting to see how long it takes them to go over onto the DVC side.
Yeah.
I just don't like everything being
Moana.
Well, Disney IP, movies, and
Characters in your face.
Yeah, I kind of like.
Old Key West.
Yeah. Oh, isn't Old Key West where they have just the little Mickeys and the banisters out in the. You know, that's okay. A picture here or there, but when you have like Disney movies in your room and Disney this, and to me, it takes away a little bit of it.
Yeah.
But that could be just me.
No, I agree with you. When I saw that they did the contemporary in Incredibles, I'm like, what? Oh no.
Yeah, I don't even know if that really fits. Moana, I can kind of understand it. That does kind of fit.
Well, because of all the modern and contemporary's modern and how the Incredibles lived in a modern home. That's where they're getting it from, like all the gadgets and stuff.
Yeah, and then August 26th is when Animal Kingdom Lodge opens up, and the DVC part, Jambo House, that opens up August 26th.
Oh wow!
So little bit of
information,
little bit of new stuff coming out today, and as you know, all the DVC villas are open. They have been open since last July. Pop Century, Art of Animation, and All Star Movies are the only value resorts that are open right now. Caribbean Beach, the Riviera, the Fort Wilderness campground, that's opened right now. So hopefully Disney's going to start opening up a few more resorts.
Do you have any word on the Grand Floridian getting more DVC rooms? Like, are they?
Yeah, they're going to start that. I don't know if the permits have been filed yet, but they are going to take one of the rooms or one of the buildings and make it DVC.
Yeah, Pine Crest or.
It's probably one of those ones right down by the water.
Yeah, you have Narcoossee's up here, and then it's the building way down at the bottom, whatever one that is.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, so it must be the ones right before the DVC villas.
I think so.
Yeah. Narcoossee's is a great place to eat. If you haven't eaten at Narcoossee's, you just bring some fancy clothes with you and go to dinner.
Yeah.
No, if I'm bringing fancy clothes, I'm going to Albert's and Victoria and Albert's.
Oh, I know. I can't wait for that place to open too. We had reservations when they down last year.
Okay. And also we've used you for our last trip in March.
Oh yeah.
And you booked my buddy at work, him and his soon to be wife. Okay.
Or dog.
The dog's choking.
No, she just.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think she wants to go outside. Anyways,
so
my sister.
Yeah, but I greatly appreciate that. Like I said, people don't realize it doesn't cost you anything to use me as your travel agent. Your go-to person. If you ever have a question, you just contact me. You don't have to get on the phone and call Disney. and talk to somebody, I'm always a text or a phone call, private message away. And if I don't know the answer, I will find the answer.
Are you done choking?
And it doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, because I'm the kind of person, I can't look at the screen and totally understand everything they're saying. It'd be nice just to pick up the phone and, hey, what's this mean? Or what about that? Let somebody else handle it.
Right, right.
Right.
I know, because whenever you guys try to do something, he was just like, ugh, and then I got with you and we had it taken care of in like, what?
Yeah, my
right.
that
Linda's my go-to girl.
Yeah, our family trip with my brother and sister-in-law's ticket situation.
Oh, it was crazy. It was crazy.
And what a cherished trip that was now.
Yeah, yes, it was.
It was. It was cherished.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, well,
okay.
is that it now?
I think that's it. You did really good with all the questions.
All right. Well, I guess we'll call it a day. Will you stop?
Well, we just want to thank everybody for joining us. And I just want to say thank you so much, Julie, for coming on here. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, just leave them down in the comments. So that way, because I'm sure Julie will be checking, or we'll just let Julie know you guys have a question for her. Just feel free to ask.
Her email will be down in the description if you want to get a hold of her.
Yes.
So thanks again, Julie.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I was a little nervous all day.
You did great.
But I'm glad I did this with you.
Yeah.
I can do it again another time.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
all right. So
okay, we're just gonna get off here.
We're gonna hop off.
Okay,
thanks everybody for joining us.
Thanks so much. Have a great night.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Sorry, and until next video, remember.
What?
Oh, you're never too old
to be young.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Did she go off?
Yeah.